Whenever I start a pattern, I start with a sketch. This shows me the measurements I need. For our rectangular waistband, I need the bottom measurement, which is at my high hip. For me, it's 100 centimeters using my tape measure. Then because we are using stretchy fabric, we won't need as much fabric as a non-stretch fabric. And that's because we're actively using the stretch. So draw yourself a little ruler on your piece of paper, and this will stop the next bit from moving around. We find the fabric that we're using. Now, every fabric's going to have a different stretch percentage. Some fabrics stretch equally in both directions, but many don't stretch much in one way, but stretch a whole heap on the other side. Place that at 0. Grasp at 10, your thumb, and gently stretch that along the ruler. Don't overstretch, just a comfortable stretch. For me, it's 13. Now comes the maths to work out what that is as a stretch percentage. I'm going to round that to 0.77. As a percentage, I simply times it by 100. And so that is 77%. So 100% less 77% is 23%. We'll call that, round it to 20%. That value is your stretch value of your fabric. It stretches by 20%. Sometimes patterns will talk about negative ease, and that's the same thing. This fabric has 20% stretch. This pattern requires 20% negative ease. So to work out how much you need of your measurement, we only need 80% because there's 20% negative ease. So my measurement of 100, if I only need 80% of it, I times it by 0.8, and that will give me 80. And that is my measurement required on my high hip of my rectangular waistband, 80 centimeters. The height is very much dependent on where you're joining it and how high you want it to be. So for this garment, I want a fairly high-waisted waistband, and on me, that will be approximately 15 centimeters. Now all I need to do is draw up my pattern on my brown paper. When you're online shopping, stretch percentage can be a search feature, so you can find fabric by the amount of stretch. This is the Remnant Warehouse, an online store in Australia. If you click on one of the fabrics, and scroll down. It will also show you the stretch percentage. That helps you select the right fabric for you. Don't forget to like and follow, and of course subscribe, and enjoy your comfy life. The next video in our series is for those of you who have a nipped-in waist. If you go in at the waist, check out how to make a pattern for you.